All right, so today we're looking at something that could totally change how you handle, well, information. It's this tool called NotebookLM. Think of it like a personal AI assistant for your research that's always ready to go. But, and this is the big thing, it only looks at the documents you give it.
Okay, let's be real for a second. We've all been there, right? Doesn't matter if you're a student, a pro, or just trying to learn something new. You start a research project, and suddenly your desktop looks like a total disaster zone. Just files everywhere. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, for so long, we've been stuck doing things let's call it the old school way. It's a process we all know, but man, it is messy. And it just takes forever.
And this workflow is where it all goes wrong. First, you're just searching forever, right? Then you're saving this crazy mess of files all over the place. But the part that really kills you is step 3, manually reading everything just to try and find the connections. And only then, finally, can you actually start writing. It's such a grind. But what if there was a better way to do all this? You know, a totally new approach that just cuts through all that noise and gets you right to the good stuff, the insights.
And that brings us to this core idea. It's not about grinding harder. It's about using the right tools to think smarter.
So that solution to all that research chaos? It's called NotebookLM. It's your own personal AI built from the ground up specifically to understand your documents and basically put your research on steroids.
So what is this thing? Well, NotebookLM is an AI research assistant from Google, and it does something really unique. Instead of just searching the whole internet, it works exclusively with the documents you upload. And believe me, that one detail is a total game changer.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. Wait a second, can I just upload a file to any old chatbot? And yeah, that's a good question. But the answer is a hard no. It's not the same thing. Not even close.
So here's the big difference. General chatbots, they pull their answers from, well, the entire web. And that means they can hallucinate, which is just a nice way of saying they can literally invent facts. NotebookLM, it's what's called source-grounded. That means its answers only come from your documents, and it proves it by showing you exactly where it found the information with citations.
And this isn't some what-if scenario. It's a real problem. For example, one chatbot was asked for a bank's interest rate. The real rate was 5.7%. The chatbot, it confidently came back with 18%. I mean, can you imagine making a financial decision based on that? No way. That's exactly the kind of mess NotebookLM is designed to avoid.
So you can really think of it as your own personal fact checker. Every single answer it gives you is based only on your sources. And here's the best part. Every answer links right back to the exact spot in the original text, so you can trust the results. We're talking zero guesswork, just facts you can check yourself.
Okay, so we've established it's accurate. That's the foundation. But where the real magic happens is how it takes these static, boring documents and turns them into actual tools for understanding. Let's get into some of the coolest features.
First off, the variety of stuff you can feed this thing is amazing. We're talking PDFs, Google Docs, links from websites, plain text files, and get this, you can even drop in a YouTube link. It'll pull the transcript and treat it just like any other document. It understands all of it.
Now, once your sources are in there, you can just ask it to create a mind map. And bam, instantly you get this visual layout of all the key concepts and how they're all connected. It's an awesome way to see the big picture without having to read for hours.
But honestly, for me, this next feature is the absolute game changer. NotebookLM can take all your notes and sources and turn them into an audio discussion. A podcast, basically. I mean, think about that. You can actually listen to your research while you're driving, or at the gym, or just walking the dog. It's incredible.
And it doesn't just sound like a robot reading a script. It's actually really natural. So, for example, from some sources about pollution, you'll hear one AI voice say something like, "The nylon film used in agriculture is causing quite serious soil pollution." And then a second voice will jump in, "That's right. And I remember the documents mentioned a specific case of this in Cam Lo, Quang Tri." See? It's an actual back-and-forth conversation.
And that's the key right there. It's not just some flat, monotone reading. The system uses 2 different AI voices. They actually discuss the topic, they ask each other questions, they build on each other's points. It makes the whole thing way more engaging and, honestly, a lot easier to remember.
So when you pull all of this together, what does it all add up to? It's not just another app or tool. It's really like getting a brand new superpower for how you learn and do research.
And it's not just about chatting with your docs or listening to them. You get this entire AI-generated toolkit, so you can ask it, hey, give me a quick summary of these 20 articles. Boom, done. Or create an FAQ about this topic. It'll figure out the key questions and answer them for you. You can even get a structured study guide to help you nail down the material. And it's all built from the sources you trust. So let's just boil it all down. With NotebookLM, you can master any topic way faster. You get instant summaries and FAQs that you can actually trust, because every answer comes with a citation. And you can learn on the go with those audio discussions. Look, this isn't just a small step up from the old way of doing things, it's a whole new game.
And that really leaves us with just one final question. With an AI research assistant like this in your corner, one you can totally trust, what are you going to tackle first? What's that big, complex topic or that new passion project you're finally going to dive into?